Hi, it's Wendy, and welcome to my studio. I'm going to do a bit of work today on one of my uh, tabletop pieces. Yesterday, I went to New York. It was great. I had a fabulous time, but it was 95 degrees, and I walked from the Museum of Modern Art to the Guggenheim. And why did I think I could just take a straight line through Central Park? I don't know, but I really, really enjoyed the park for the time that I was in it. And I could give a report on the exhibitions, but I wasn't too excited about them. It was the end of the summer shows, but I was just glad to be back in the city, and I had a really good time. But I gave myself a blister on the bottom of my right foot, so I'm going to be shoeless today and kind of walking a little bit slow. But come on, I'm going to show you the panel that I'm working on. And it's an old painting that I liked and then I didn't like. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the taping process. So I like to tape the edges. Now, usually I have another panel. And this is not anything that needs to be terribly exact. It just gives a kind of a crisp edge. Well, first of all, I use a lot of water, so it helps a little bit with the bowing, but really it's the staples that do the job. So I have staples, one in each end and two on either side. And I am not going to leave it this size because I like to, I like to keep going. And if the panel's too big, I have all these walls to work on for the larger pieces. So I reserved this for my smaller pieces. And it's really great because I can, now I'm going to divide it into 4 pieces instead of the 1. And see what I did with my ruler there. I'll use a tape measure instead. And all I need now is a pencil, which I have over here. So 22 by 30, the midpoint is going to be 15. I can write on the tape instead of the paper, although I don't mind writing on the paper either. 15. And those will be my center lines. And 22, so that's 11. Saved by the measuring tape. I'm always so pleased when I put my supplies away, but it's a forever process. You're forever putting them away, and there's always something that doesn't get to where it should go. So with that said, now I have, it's like a window, isn't it? I have these 4 panels, and they always change. I mean, it's not different from what it was when they were the large scale, but it allows you to really kind of look at segments, and I like that. So first of all, I'm going to get my stencils, I made these the other day. Decide which way I'm going to go with the stencils. There's the Venus. I like these guys. Kind of a pair. And I can just turn them around, face them left to right or face them left to right. Right to left, sorry. I think I got a little heat stroke yesterday. Oh yeah, I love this one here. So, and for this, I definitely used my squeegee. Kind of a mismatch for the gloves, but one on the left hand and this one on the right hand. Some gloves are better than others. These blue ones are very good. I can use them multiple times, and I like to do this. These white ones are really just disposable, and I try to conserve so that I'm not using too many of them. But I do have to use them occasionally. Now, what I want to do is really just decide where I'm going to put these stencils and then what colors I'm going to use. I got this cyan blue out yesterday, and wow, it's a real blue, that's for sure. I'll try it today, maybe in 2 spots. Ooh, already stiffened up on me. And I'll get some green. Oh, that's nice. And a little pink. And yeah, some gold, why not? Nice. Maybe just a little Prussian blue. Okay. So there's my palette. And here I go. So I'm going to use this for the silhouettes. I think because all of these lines are horizontal, I'm going to go vertically. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So sometimes the arms will stop the paint. I have to just lighten up a little bit as it goes further. This one, however, I'm going to do on the horizontal. Now, I've got a real gloop of paint here. Let's see if I can do something about that. It got stuck on the arms. And again, I don't really mind that. I think I'm just going to do half with these. And then the other half. I just use the white. So for the other half, on some of them, I managed to use the stencil. This is going to give it a little bit of a variation. Where is that? I guess I'll try it here. I'm a little bit precious about this blue area, big swatch of blue. That's never good, but I can't help myself. Yeah, so she's just not going to show up unless I do some contrast. But I think I will do the contrast with the stencil, if I can find it. And no, I don't know what I did with it. Which is not unusual. Okay, so we'll keep moving. Oh, she turned out nice. And this one is a large stencil. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. You see that area where the paint went under the stencil? I like that. These on the side. I had quite a few of those. Well, this is round one, and this is not how it's going to be. But I'm going to continue with this movement here. And the rest I'm just going to let dry. And look at this really nice bleed here. This one too. I don't know if you can see very clearly how it has a little variegated feel to it. All right, to be continued. I'm looking for the stencil so that I can get Venus here a little bit more prominent. So I'm so happy that you are joining me today and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day-to-day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.